Good day, everybody. Today we're going to talk about sealing and packing your salmon. This will be for your first timers. There's a lot that goes into preserving your salmon. So in a year from now, if you still have it, it'll still look just like this. It'll just be frozen. So a couple quick tips is pre-make your bags. This is an old sealer that I have. It's an old food saver. It's not that great anymore. It still works, but it has the bag cutter. So I like to measure out my bags, figure out how long they need to be so they're not too long, not too short. I like to double seal them. 1, 2. Only takes an extra minute and it's worth it in the long run. You may also want some single serve bags and some other custom sizes depending on what kind of meals you want to lay out. So one of the absolute most important things is cleanliness. If you ever worked at a grocery store, you've got it covered. You know all about food safety rules, food handling, everything. So study up on that. Remember, these are for you, your family, and your friends. Okay, I guess the allergies are getting to me. So once you've pre-made your bags, go cut some fish. You're going to need somewhere to cut the fish, which I have a cutting table outside. Throw some fillets on my cookie sheet. I bring them inside. Wash my hands again, grab the fillets, I start loading some bags. Here's a loaded bag right here. It's got the double seal. Here's some finished bags over here. This was a nice one. And think about how you're going to use this salmon in the future. Like this is a coho. It's 2 fillets. Skin side, back to back. This will be a great pack for when I bust it out in the future. Cut it up, brine it, and smoke it. Same with these. These will take more work later. And notice, I leave my rib bones in. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time pulling out pin bones, cutting off rib bones, all this stuff. I like to cook it out. Cut it, cook it. I suck the meat off of each bone. So that's just the way I like to do it. Other people like to cut the bones out, pull them out, do all that stuff. For me, that's just a waste of time. This process in itself is time consuming. So when you're ready to vacuum pack some stuff, put the fillet in the bag. It helps the sealing process if you dry out the entrance to the bag. Tuck it up in there. Make sure it's straight. Now, when I start the vacuum packer, I am going to smooth the plastic so there's no air bubbles, and I'm going to help push the air out. So when it freezes, you'll also, before you lay them in the freezer, you want to lay them really nice and flat, because once they freeze, they're going to be stuck in whatever position. And if you have them all uneven, you're going to have weird, uneven, hard to stack. Anyways, okay, so I got one seal on there. Scoot the bag down. Hit just the seal button this time. And it's on its way to being ready for the freezer. Now, most of my bags, it's easier to label before you vacuum pack it. Once you vacuum pack it, the bag comes a little moist on the outside. So all my other bags, I wrote date, time, type, everything on here. I've got a little space right here, but if you're trying to write when the salmon is in there, moistens your pan, and pretty soon it doesn't work. So pre-mark your bags, pre-make your bags, cleanliness, double sealing, and get that stuff in the freezer. And you can't go wrong. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day.